Hey everyone. Um, impromptu. Oh, I'm playing my audio somewhere. Oh, I know what's going on. There we go. Y'all didn't hear that because I had my desktop muted, but I was feeding back to myself and it was throwing me off. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Shield. Some NuzGolf DexLocke. So this is technically going to be off stream because the official stream is on Thursdays. So I have to follow the rules of not being allowed to catch Pokemon. If I cause a feint, if I get a feint, I have to take a point because I only have one Pokemon. But other than that, we're going to beef out Meteor, my score bunny. Audio is a tad on the loud side. Let's settings. There are no volume settings in game. Huh. Alright, I can just lower it a little. All the way down to negative 20 decibels. But alright. I did end off last time selling off some of my stuff I'm not allowed to use in the challenge. I did pick up some revives. We have our Pokeballs. Can't use them right now, but we have them. Yeah. Oh, supposedly there's a berry shop, and berries are one of the things we're allowed to use in our player fights. 10 health. Okay. Recover from paralysis and recover from poisoning. Let's just grab 10 of each, just to have them. Plus, also, those berries will really help out in a pinch if we're not quite able to run back to a Poke Center between a series of battles. If the other two show up, we'll get them in this stream as well. But we're still technically off stream, so let's make sure text speed is fast. For you all, I'm going to keep the battle effects on. Keep autosave on. I'm going to skip the movies. Just because that way, if you haven't played the game yet, I'm not spoilering everything for you. Also, do forgive me, I am eating my dinner while I'm playing. Just because this is when I normally eat, so. Yo, what's up, Hop? Leo really treats you like a dummy, don't he? You can tell Leo's been playing too much Pokemon Let's Go if he thinks that you can just throw a Pokeball at a Pokemon and it gets caught. I keep calling him... I was right the first time, Leon. I've been calling him Leo. Let's see, I want to avoid that turtle thing up front, up top. Not that it's that hard to avoid. Do you come running after me? Nah, you don't give a damn, do you? I don't feel like I'm ready for a battle. Rookity. Ooh, we're really not doing much damage. This is going to be a lot of trips back to the Poke Center. I'm going to tell you that right now. Alright, so HP, attack, and speed are going up pretty nicely. What info we got on our Pokemon here, on Meteor here? Let's see. So... that's definitely a nature thing. Naive, so it's gonna become really, really fast. But it's going to be really weak to special attacks. Alright. Its attack, I think, is gonna go up quickest, so so maybe we should try to build Meteor as a physical blitzer. So things like Ember wouldn't be good for us. Huh. I guess we'll see. Another Rookity. I think it once you lock a Pokemon in with the exclamation point, it stays that Pokemon. Okay, same damage. No point in caring. No, it doesn't stay the same, huh? Bug-type Pokemon, so gonna be an easy kill here. What? It survived? Oh! Okay, we're good. That's fine. It's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. The whole forest burns down around us. Health is getting a little low, so I'm gonna run back. I definitely don't want to be the first one to take a point. Oh. Hello. But yeah, definitely gonna be a lot of running back to the Poké Center. I feel like this route has a bird problem. Power Trip. If I remember right, the more status changes you have, the stronger it is. If I remember correctly. Ooh. Ooh. No bueno. Water type. This has the potential to go very wrong. We're good so far. Other than our attack falling. We are A-okay. I was afraid it was going to use like water gun or something and just obliterate us. Which is why I didn't want to fight that thing. Booyah. Oh, see, it's mad because I took away its worm. I'm curious, what moves does Score Bunny learn? Oh! Hello there, Ian. Just gonna do your own thing, or you feel like popping in? I should see if there's a timestamp option to see how late I respond to messages. I don't see a timestamp option. Oh well. Ooh, going for Void Rig, huh? That's my favorite. That is my favorite Necromech on Warframe. But so then you need a bunch of isolation vaults for that, right? Why is my mic flickering? Oh, it's because of my fan. Let me turn that a bit more towards me so that that's doing a little less. But yeah, I decided I needed some streaming. Get my mind off some things. Kinds of things I don't talk about on stream, so yeah, you know what's up. Oh, we're at half health. We're definitely going to the Poké Center. Oh, sweet. So, 3 days time and you'll have it? Or you just got the... Yeah, 3 days time and you'll have it? My recommendation is max out Bone Widow, because once you go to Void Rig, you probably won't want to go back. All this nonsense I've been saying, by the way, is a Warframe chatter. Man, I wish I could play with you some, but I'm afraid you'll knock out my Pokemon. So... Oh, it barked at me. It was afraid to see me leave. See, now I feel bad leaving. Oh well. We'll beat it up, we'll beat one of them up next time we go back. I want to get to, like, level 15 before I start fighting trainers. Just because I want to play super cautiously. Like, if I lose to a player, like Ian here, I'm cool, because they outplayed me. If I lose to an NPC, like, that's just pitiful. Alright, let's find a doggo to battle. You have to form it 5 times, Ian. It's one of the things that you can get all the way to level 40. Oh, it wags its little tail. Shakes its little heart butt at us. Ain't that cute? But then it's gonna kick our rears. I need this to end quick. Yes, thank goodness. Oh man, Lotad. Lotad is always going to worry me. Alright, we're good. It decided to scream at us. Like, just imagine someone wearing a hat like that. A sombrero hat, missing its little middle piece. Just yelling at you to put you off your game. If I remember my lore, my Japanese lore, which I don't know much of, Lotad in its evolution line is based off of a Japanese mythological creature called the Keppa, known to hang out around waterways. And that's all I remember about it. Oh, it did something other than scream at us. Okay. Oh, I was gonna look up what moveset Score Bunny learns. Because looking stuff up is allowed. I didn't kill it immediately? That's a surprise. Gonna be worth XP though. Ah, come on, die. Or a faint. Because saying that something died in the children's game is frowned upon. Okay, good. Ember is the only special move that Score Bunny Score Bunny learns. Everything else is physical. Granted, I'm not talking TMs. I just care about leveling because I'm nowhere near being able to use TMs. Shoot, maybe I'll take Score Bunny all the way to like level 36 before I start evolving it. Try to get all of its moves as quickly as possible. Oh, Flamethrower and Fire Blast are OG moves, but they're special. Oh man, Fire Pledge is special too. Damn. Can't get that one then. Well, I mean I could, but it wouldn't fit the Oh, that's a new one. Pocket Sand. Alright, I think I'm about ready to start battling trainers. What are you doing out here? You're a nighttime Pokemon! Go to sleep! Alright. And more screaming. Oh, that Rookie D was coming for me. Y'all saw it. I still don't feel ready to fight one of those. Yeah, I guess let's go do some trainer battles. I think 2 or 3 of those trainers have bug Pokemon anyway, so... One of them definitely has water Pokemon. Like, no doubt. me sneak by this kid. Oh. So what if a trainer just goes around staring at the ground and not looking at people's eyes? Is that how you can get past battles? Or do they run up to you and make you look at them if you try not to? Just two Pokemon body checking each other over and over. All right. Well, we gotta go for the item, of course. Free money, got it. There's definitely something over there, isn't there? There it is. Alright, girl. Let's do it. I mean, let's battle. Not... No. Get that out of your minds. Don't you dare think that way. This is a children's game. Y'all nasty. See? I don't know what type it is, but I'm afraid of it. I'm thinking water rock. Uh-oh, we're at half. Alright, now I'm curious. I have to see what type that is. Shoodle. Will it tell me? Mono water. Maybe its evolution is water rock. Don't know why, but I feel necessary to save. Hey. I probably should have healed before this battle. But I think he is the one with the bug type. There it is. There it is. Hoorah. Two kicks. That's a total of 60 damage. My Pokemon's pretty speedy as is, so... Yeah, let's get rid of Quick Attack. Oh, two Pokemon. I forget if this starts off as normal or if it starts off as dark, but still. Oh, you. I just got rid of Quick Attack. Oh, you didn't even take the double kick. You only took one. Oof. How embarrassing for you. I'm gonna run and well, I'm not gonna risk it. Meteor's taking too much damage. I don't want to risk them forcing me into a battle, and I don't remember if they heal before the battle. I figure they do, because he likes to battle you at full strength, but feels like there should be something right here. But, like, there's no way I'm not have an out-leveled hop at this point, right? Everything he has is probably, like, level 8 or something. I'm, still super paranoid. It's not much, but right now that's a third of my health. Oh, I so want to play with you. I didn't think those glowy ones showed up on normal routes. Then again, it's been forever since I played. Other than running around the wild area the other day. Wipe off my glasses a little. Sorry, guys. Ooh. All right, let's give Hop a swift ball slap. Okay, I wasn't sure if we had the option or if we were just forced into the battle. That's what I was worried about. But, let's do it. I've got my berry. I've got, hopefully, an overleveled Pokemon. Oh, he has 3? Excuse you? Well, more XP for Meteor. At least I can get rid of this dumb Wooloo super quick. Grookey's gonna get a hit or two in on us. Whew. I'm still super glad we were over-leveled. I'm pretty sure that crit hit is scripted. How is this a close one? I have 1 Pokemon, you have 3. And, oh, keep me from eating berries. Right. Okay. But you're level 5, so... If you beat me, you deserve the win. Alright, we're good. I feel a little silly for being afraid, but... I also feel justified that I could have gotten a point for the challenge. He's worried about his Pokeball throw. So, he had those letters pre-written already, right? Like, there was no way he wasn't going to endorse us. Right? Like, either that or he wrote them in the 2 minutes that battle took. And they are sloppy AF. What do you mean you and Charizard? You didn't bring Charizard out. Now, that should have made an impact. And he immediately touches it with his bare hands. Like, come on. Is Hop fireproof? Hmm. Already off to the station. So there's a thing over there. Who keeps water in a pot? Ooh, a great ball. Never gonna use that. And ha, my first TM. Of all the things that I've forgotten about the game, where was I? Of all the things I've forgotten about this game, I remember where the items are. I didn't think they would come out this far. Oh, and if the Gyarados came up right up to us. Oh. Yeah, guys, let's go battle a Gyarados. We're totally ready for that, right? Oh, you're so cute. I mean, if only there was a way to like crouch down and pet it instead of battling it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, go away. Freaky little badger. I wasn't much of a fan of the Zangoose line back in Gen 3 either. Oh, hi. Who are you waving at then? Who are you waving at? You're weird. So, you're feeding them candy or something, right? There's no way you could keep little kids' attention this long, dude. Like, it's been several hours, and they're still listening to you. Like, kids, be careful on your candy consumption. Eating too much is bad for you. As I take a sip from my soda. Do what as I say, not what as I do, kids. Go away, Hop. I'm not racing you. Yeah, I know where it's at. We picked your brother up earlier. Can we go in this house? Ah, you gotta love Pokemon games where you can just enter whoever's house you want. Oh, hi. Not gonna use that. Since we can't use items in battles. Let's go ahead and offload a little. I'm here to sell. Thank you. Not gonna use that. Thank you. Can't use that. Can't use those. Wait. If Leon took the wishing star, why do we still have it? Like, come on, Nintendo. Bethesda has the same issue of not taking quest items out of your inventory, and then you're stuck with them. I expect better than that from you, Nintendo. Do you have anything new? No. We need more Pokeballs. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. He gives you Premier Balls. I'm gonna collect those. Never use them, but I'm definitely gonna collect them. Or, do you all think I should use Premier Balls on Legendaries? What do you mean what I was doing this whole time? I was chasing you! You didn't stop to catch a single Pokemon. Alright. Let's see exactly what Swift does. Special. Damn. If the user moves after the target... Well, I'm never gonna be able to use payback effectively. Not that Meteor can actually use it, but... Wow, the music really amped up, didn't it? The music needs to chill the F out. Okay, good. At least I can't just go into their fridge. Still weird I can just walk into people's houses, though. Like, just no boundaries in the Pokemon world. We'll be fine, Mom. Gosh, don't worry about us so much. She's just going off the list of the things she's packed for us. I packed your extra toothbrush and some toothpaste. I put your special underwear. And you're like, Mom! I could have sworn he ran straight down. I'm going to check the recording there. I'm pretty sure he ran straight down. But I did kind of glance away. Can we... Yeah, we can. Wait, it picks it up by its mouth? Well, I mean, it's basically the soccer bunny. So, anyone play soccer? Is that a legal move? Can you pick up the ball with your mouth and it still be legal? It's really liking this. Go get it. Miss. Ah, you got it. I don't know why this is so fun. Ha, miss. Alright, we can't really do anything with cooking, can we? Yeah, no ingredients, so... Oh, shoot! 120? I'll just do that to level my Pokemon. That's the way you hit level 100. Just camp with your Pokemon. I'm off to go stick my head in as many of those red glowing dens as I can find. I hope you get nothing but skun tanks. Just nothing but skunk smell. Ooh, there's a super glowy one. Too bad we can't actually do them. That is a shame. I'm afraid of you. You will definitely wipe my Pokemon. What was that? Okay, I might actually be able to handle fighting those. If I remember right, they're ice types. But, oh, man. I had Pokemon pop out of nowhere on the test stream. So, this is freaking me out right now. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I'm a little less freaked out. I didn't know that was a thing. I like this. Nope, can't do that. I'm gonna avoid you like the plague. And you. Oh! Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Oh. But, that's... There's no way that's a Cyndaquil. No way. Ew, I gotta change my profile image. Gross. How do you... You do that out of PC, don't you? It's like your trainer card or something. Huh. Oh. No, it's here. Profile. There we go. Gross. Trying to call me a worker. Well, yeah. There we go. What are you screaming at me? What's screaming at me from over here? What's that guy? Is that a Metapod? Oh, F yeah, we're fighting that. Heck yeah, we're fighting you. No way I can lose. Oh, it's hailing. Oh. Okay, 2 points isn't bad. Shit, heck yeah, beating level 10 and taking 2 points of damage? Heck yeah. Alright, are there more Metapods? Easy. I hope no one here likes Butterfree, because there ain't gonna be much left when I'm done. Boom. I've never been so excited to see Metapod. Nope, you're not what I want. Man, I already missed the bike. Okay, so the empty ones have nothing, obviously, and only give you 50 watts. The normal beams give you 300. And I guess have like a normal Pokemon. I think the super scary looking one has like each month or whatever has a special Pokemon. Booyah. Alright, what we got? Something else showing up? Oh! Let's test this. I think they just give you watts. I think that's what we determined last time. I don't know if it's actually any tougher to kill, though. I'd say that's a little tougher. Maybe. Not sure. Yeah, watts. Alright. No clue what that is. We're gonna stop there. I don't remember how powerful the tree Pokemon are. See, it's nighttime, and there's a Hoot Hoot. Pokemon show up around here too, don't they? Oh, a Vileplume? F no. Some Oddish. Grass Poison. What are you? You're an Oddish, aren't you? That must be an Oddish. Ooh. Yeah, I definitely think these Pokemon are, a little strong for my beans. Which is something I could look up real quick. What level are the Pokemon in the wild area? Da da da. I don't see anything about Pokemon levels. Nothing about levels, huh? Okay, here we go. So once we do our stream again, with 0 badges, we can catch from the 2 lakes, the rolling fields, Dabbled Grove. Yeah, the two lakes, both sections of both lakes, rolling fields and Dabbled Grove. Okay, and no Pokemon in those 6 areas is higher than 16. Okay. I'd say we stick to Metapods. Because I'm afraid AF of losing my, my Score Bunny. And we are definitely outside our level zone here in the Watchtower Ruins. But we at least gotta see what's in that one. Even if we can't participate, we gotta see what's in it. Can I get to it without going into the grass? That I would appreciate that. Let's hope you're slow. Oh, there was something behind me. Oh. No, you're not interested in me. Go away. Oh, also 300 watts. And that's a... What the F is that? Ghost flying. The balloon? That ghost balloon? One of those? I forget what it is. I forget its name, but one of those right there? I think that's it. You are not interested in me. Go away. Gonna stay away from that. Definitely gonna stay away from you. I forget if the fishing people ask you for watts or if they actually battle you. And I am too afraid to find out. No, you're not interested in me. Go away. I heard a boop boop. Alright, someone's messaging me on Discord. A note? Huh. Alright, do we go after these ice grass types because we get a quadruple advantage, or do we not risk it? Map. Do we have a... Yeah, we have a town map. Okay. We are technically in East Lake Axwell. Okay. It's technically hailing. Let's try it. Gonna try it. We got the stab for a 1.5, and we got a quadruple damage. So this should be easier than the Metapods. Oh yeah. What are you? Oh, you're one of those. The one that you get by evolving it into with a dusk stone. is actually super interesting to me. I may have... You're faster than me? Oh, you're level... Oh! You're level 15. Oh. You need to pass out. Ooh. Okay, we're good. We're okay. We also haven't used the berry yet, so... Alright. Actually kind of hoping for more level 15s. That was some good XP. Oh, it was angry about that. I feel like I can do one or two more before I need to find a Poke Center. I think those are grass fighting. I don't have anything to do with fighting, though. It would be cool if they had like a little, like a lens that you could use to, like scope out a Pokemon's level and just basic information about it without, without having to go into battle. So like if you're looking for a female of a specific Pokemon, oh, look at that XP. Right into the next one. You know what? That would be cool. Imagine a battle chain where I think it was kind of like a X and Y, where a Pokemon could call for help, and you would keep attacking, and if it kept calling for help, a new Pokemon would keep coming. Imagine that, and instead of that, you defeat one, and there's a chance a chain could start, and you basically have to consecutively battle more and more of them. We are not going to let Scorbunny evolve. Because I'm super interested in getting some of those moves early on. We're just obliterating the butterfly and tree population. We are approaching half health, which is generally when I want to go find a Poke Center. I can probably do one more before that becomes a necessity. Depending on what level this guy is. Or girl, I want to assume. We are approaching the 1 hour and 30-minute mark. Which is generally when I end streams after work. But I don't work tomorrow. And there's the berry. It wants to keep on fighting. That's why I wanted to keep going. Boom. Look at that. 50 power, 100 accuracy, it's a physical attack, and it's a fire attack. Boom. We've never used Growl. But Ember is the weak chain in the link so far. And it's going to try to level again. Sorry, it's not going to happen. Not yet, at least. Oh, hey. More trees to chop. And we can't leave, we can't leave any to know what we've been doing, right? Like, if we leave one, it's gonna evolve and come hunting us down. Also, oh, that was great. Let's see if we can one-shot a level 15. If we can one-shot a level 15, I'll move to a higher level area. That's a 14. Let's see, where's the next level area that we could feasibly do? The next highest level are level 26s. We've got some leveling to do. I'm not going after a level 26 unless I have a type advantage. Maybe a double type advantage. And I'm at least level 22. Like... So it's got to be like an ice rock or something for the fighting type move. Or more Snover for the fire move. Which is our strongest move right now, so... Wow, it doesn't want to give us the level 15s anymore. I think it's trying to tell us to move on. But we're not gonna listen. No, thank you. Where's that level 15? There's got to be another one. But so, for anyone watching, either live or on the VOD, the reason me power leveling my score bunny doesn't do anything as far as the challenge goes is because when me and the other two battle, we're gonna have the Pokemon set to level 50 anyway, so it doesn't matter what the actual Pokemon level is. Okay, let's see. Are we gonna one-hit it? Heck yeah! Num num num, give me that XP. Alright. Let's see what the other areas have. And look around for items. There's a Pokemon right there. Gonna avoid you, because you're a ground type and scare the hell out of me. Raining, which means there's going to be a lot of water types. So I don't want to be here. Those Vileplume aren't that bad. Or Gloom, sorry. I called him Vileplume. There's a Lapras. Hi, Lapras. Oh, sweet molasses. Avoid you like the plague. I want that item. Okay. I'm in territory I don't want to be in. Run! Haha. Oh, I am not prepared. Okay, giant seat. Normal weather? Sunny weather? Something like that? Nope, there's a Growlithe over there, so I think this is sunny. Even though it's nighttime. Ooh, leftovers. That's fantastic. So, all held items are permitted during for like running around in game. The only time the held items are restricted is to berries, and that's during our player battles. So I am absolutely going to equip those leftovers. Abso-freaking-lutely. Can't use that. What do you do? Confusion? Okay. You're nice. Leftovers. Abso-freaking-lutely. You're gonna see... I guarantee you're gonna see all three of us. Ooh, he's weak to fighting. So, Bisharp and, whatever Bishop. Those would be good to level on. I gotta be careful because there's a surprise. There you are. A surprise Steelix. Avoid you like the plague. That's a Gen 7 Pokemon if I remember correctly. I feel like you sell things, don't you? Yeah, you do. Oh, F yeah. TMs? Heck yes. Well, I have a reason to collect watts. I have a purpose in life. Ooh, it's raining over here too. Ooh. I don't know. Magikarp? What does Magikarp learn? What does Magikarp learn? Because, oh, that could be a leveling technique right there. Splash. It could know Tackle. And in this area... Actually, this area is... South Lake. Oh, this is a level 14 to 16 area. So but it could definitely know Tackle. And that scares me. If it knows Tackle... I gotta watch where I'm going. But yeah, definitely gonna avoid this area while it's raining. 100%. Galvantula. Maybe if I get a little cocky, I can try to fire charge it. I might be ready to take on the Butterfree. I might be feeling cocky enough to go after a Butterfree. Ooh, we could try to lock... during the challenge, we could try to lock them out of the Hitmon tree. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Hitmontop. Man, I didn't care about Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan in Gen 1. Hitmonchan was definitely my favorite of the two. But man, I went nuts for Hitmontop. Absolutely nuts for Hitmontop in Gen 2. Yeah, Tyrogue, Hitmontop are both Gen 2. That's how old they are. It's kind of wild. I think you sell stuff. Please don't battle me. Okay, good. It's been a while since it was fried, so it's gotten greasy. Ew. I don't quite remember the benefit of cooking. I probably could have read those notes, but let's chance it. Okay. Okay, so they don't force you to battle. They're just sources of income. Let's see here. You know what? Let's try it. Let's battle a snow cone. Snow cone. Vanillite. Black and white? I think. Definitely not a Gen 4. I think it's a Gen 5 Pokemon. Oh man, it avoided the attack. So I think it has some kind of evasion in the snow. Okay, so we're basically negating the hail. How are you avoiding the attack? How? I'm worried now. It's not... No, Ghost type wouldn't do that. I used a Fire type move. There we go. Oh. Man, now I feel justified. I absolutely feel justified being afraid of those earlier. Nope, nope, gonna avoid you. You're a water type. What are you? No, go away. No, okay, you're just curious. What are you? Oh, you're the baby of Wobbuffet. No, of Quagsire. Quagsire? Wobbuffet. Quagsire. The baby of Quagsire. That's kind of cute. No? Okay. Oh, it got closer. Nope. No such luck. Oh, things on the shore. Krabby? Cook. Cook. Man, as a kid, I felt so proud that I could do the Krabby sound. And now that I'm a slightly bigger kid, I realize how ridiculous it is. That, like, it's really not that impressive. I don't know what you are. I think maybe that could have been a Krabby. Maybe. At this point, I'm gonna go for another 15 minutes or so. Deforest a few more trees. See if we can't hit level 20. Get a few level 15s. I think the frozen little Dorito is a mono ice. And Gallade is also mono ice. I know the female version that evolves with a Dust Stone is Ice Ghost, which helps fend off fighting type moves. Since Ice is naturally weak to fighting, but Ghost is immune unless you use certain moves. Ooh, you're gonna be worth a decent amount of XP. And a crit, nice. The downside with killing them or defeating them so quick is Leftovers doesn't have a chance to kick in. Let's see if we can hit level 20 in 7 moves. Or 6, however many I had. Which it doesn't look like I will. Especially if it keeps giving me level 11 enemies. Dang, another level. Let's try a double kick. I'm curious. Oh yeah, we got that. So we could go much longer, since I can double kick at least a level 11. Level 10, easy, double kick. We don't get stabbed for double kick though, unfortunately. Let's, where's a frozen Dorito? Let's battle a frozen Dorito. You're not a frozen Dorito. I saw one earlier. It could have gotten scared off. That one? Yeah, there it is. Snorunt. Snowrunt? Snore? Snow? I'm gonna say Snowrunt. Oh, easy peasy. Almost a waste of a second kick. It's not worth nearly as much, though. Let's see what types you are. I want to say you're grass fighting. Or at least evolve into a grass fighting. No, you might be dark. You might be fighting dark. Dark grass? Ooh, the hail did 3 points. But the leftovers also heals 3 points. Let's try Flame Charge. Overkill, but... No? What are you? It must be a fighting type then. If neither of those gave me a boost. And with this one, we hit level 20. Boom. What does agility do? Raises speed stat. And... let's get rid of Growl. And still not leveling Score Bunny. Or evolving Score Bunny. But we've hit level 20. I think that's probably a good good breaking point there. Talk to a few people just to remind myself what people do. More TMs. Absolutely gonna take advantage of that. Expensive ones too. Oh, absolutely changed my tent color. Absolutely. Alright. Moto Stoko, right? Moto Stoke. Get to the next Poke Center. Alright, where's Hop gonna yell at us from? Oh, it's Sonia this time. This is where she tells us about the box, right? Man, it feels weird playing a Pokemon game. A rare Pokemon at the... Wedgehurst Station? Huh. Huh. Yeah, let's put Leon on the background. Sure. Why not? Kind of like the blue look. Change pose. I kind of like that one. Oh, jeez. Way too focused. I think I like that one best. Clear matte. No, we get the clear coating once we beat the other two players. Alright, now what we got here. Sell some stuff that we're not allowed to use. I might as well sell the valuable stuff. We said we can't use that. What are you selling? Lots of stuff I can't use. Okay. What about you? Lots of stuff I wouldn't want to use. Let's level up out that Now how many can I get? Nah, let's go up in 50s. But alright. So, right here is where I'm going to end it. No promises I won't play off stream a little bit. Or offline a little bit. So I might not end up back here. But if I play offline, it's basically going to be me leveling my Pokemon. So you're not missing too much. Obviously, generally I just take Saturdays off. By the time Saturday comes around, I really just generally needed a break. But I couldn't think of really anything else to do, and I needed a break from my break, to put it that way. Thank you for anyone who's made it this far. Thank you to all my live viewers and to anyone watching the VODs on Twitch or YouTube. This actual playthrough, when my two buddies play with me, where we play at the same time, and then we're allowed to catch Pokemon and build our teams, and all that happens on Thursdays, starting this week. So tune in for our first session, where we're probably going to end up ending the session with either us battling or us defeating the first gym. But there will be a player battle involved. So look forward to that. Other things going on. Sundays, 4 p.m. Central to 7 p.m. Central. One of my buddies and I will be doing Warframe tasks. Probably a lot of liches and sisters together. Maybe some eidolons. Maybe we'll try to create a cohesive little guide for eidolons. But we'll see. Mondays, I tend to stream 2 p.m. Central to 5 and 7 p.m. Central to 10. Those are streams that are very up in the air, whatever I feel like doing. It's basically a day off stream like this, but I'm guaranteed to stream instead of it being a surprise. So, yeah, there's that. Tuesdays, Terraria Tuesdays. I am currently, this week, so in 3 days, I am going to be starting a Terraria, I think 3.6 modded playthrough. There will be a couple of quality of life mods, like the magic storage boxes and the auto mine, the vein mine mod, things like that. But the two big players in this playthrough are Calamity. This will be the first time I've ever played modded Terraria, and I am starting off with Calamity. On top of that, I will also have crowd control enabled. So, help me, hurt me, come by and have a good time. Yeah, I don't have all the options available in crowd control because I don't have affiliate through Twitch. But the way I'm going to get around that is at least twice during the stream, each stream, I will reset crowd control. So anyone who is there for the whole thing will get 150 coins to use to make things interesting. I don't know how well crowd control meshes with Calamity, but I'm going to assume that crowd control doesn't get extra features. But Terraria definitely gets extra bosses. So that's going to be a thing. Thursdays. Thursdays is when we do this playthrough. So if you're interested in seeing me and my other two pals play through our NuzGolf, see what Pokemon we end up choosing, join us for that. We'd love to have you. Fridays have become my Throwback Thursdays. Throwback Thursday is when I play games that, unless you still have the console it was from, and the original game, you can't play anymore. That excludes games that have been re-released for newer systems. So, Mario 64 is excluded because it's been re-released for the Switch, for example. But Throwback Thursdays is on Friday. If you're interested in that, we are currently playing through Mega Man Legends for the Nintendo 64. And we're getting ever closer to fighting the boss and seeing if I can fight the boss for real since I played it last as a kid. Look forward to seeing anyone join us for the quickly approaching finale to that playthrough. For Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, all those streams start at 8:30 p.m. Central, and generally go to either 10 or 10:30 p.m. Because those are all days I work, so I can't do longer streams. That's it for my schedule. I do keep my schedule up to date on Twitch, on my About page, so feel free to keep an eye on that. Whenever I decide, say if I decide I'm going to do a certain stream on Mondays, I make sure to update that. So keep an eye on that. If you're watching this on Twitch as a VOD, I have a comments box, a suggestion box in my About section. Feel free to shoot me any suggestions about anything you would like to see, anything you think I could do better as a streamer. I'm still in the kick of learning things and figuring out what I can do. What the things I can do and the things I could do better. Feel free to use the suggestion box. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave me a comment. Absolutely. I'd be more than happy to hear what you have to say about our Pokemon game or me posting videos in general. Absolutely. I'd love to hear what you have to say. I absolutely feel like I'm missing something. Oh, right. As far as the rules, the Pokemon roster, and the score goes for this NuzGolf DexLocke challenge that me and my two friends are playing, we keep all that information up to date on my Discord, which is Very Capricious Gaming. I have a permanent invite link for that on the About section of my Twitch page. I'll figure out how to get it on YouTube as well, but it is absolutely on Twitch and more than likely in the description of this video. So if you're interested in keeping up to date with that information, 100% feel free to join. I have sections for all the different games I am currently invested in playing and streaming. So if I'm currently playing a game that you like, there will be a section for it, for pictures and memes, to chat with other people who are interested in that game, to talk about what I've been doing on stream, etc. The Discord is still a work in progress. I have rules I need to set as far as chatting, but don't be a dick and you'll be fine. And I believe that is everything. Thank you everyone for joining me today, and I hope to see you again later. Bye-bye.